Hello, everyone. Hello. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. Welcome back to This Is It TV. Oh my goodness. It has been a crazy week in and of itself. Crazy. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm having horrible computer issues. There's no reason why any of you should be sharing in that with me, but I'm just having horrible computer issues. It's just that time. And I don't necessarily know if you guys are like me. I just wait, until literally my computer might as well be on fire before I decide to create an upgrade or to get a new one. It's just a very big investment. And I'm just holding all my bits and pieces, and I just don't really want to commit. I'm like, it's fine, and I might just have to break down and get a new computer. So anyway, I hope all of you are doing well. Happy Friday to all of you. I have been in computer download upgrade catastrophe. I'm happy that I'm just even here slightly on time to give you this morning message. There was a big chance that I would have missed today because it was just, just leave my little girl alone, my computer here. But I want to make sure that I came to you and kind of in the midst of that, in the midst of these upgrades, in the midst of like, oh my gosh, that feeling when it's upgrading and you're like, please work. That's been my morning. And you guys know I get up pretty early, and I was up early. I was ready to do a series of different projects, and it just wasn't happening because my computer wasn't participating. And it seems as if there's something with my hard drive that's my external hard drive that's a little bit of a mess. I just can't. I just absolutely can't. But I'm feeling good. I'm feeling hopeful because I am ready to start new. It's new beginnings and starting new and starting fresh. And I hope that you guys understand that we get to do that every day. We get to start new each and every day. Some of us a little earlier than others, but we get to start new each and every day. We do not have to replay, even though it may feel like that. As it relates, it might feel like that in this moment because we're constantly in the same place, hopefully safe at home. We might feel like we're reliving the same day over and over again. It might feel like every single day is the same day, but we get to start fresh. We get to start anew every single morning. And that means that we can dust ourselves off from all the madness that we had before we can start fresh in this new day, in this new space. And Fridays leading up into the weekend, I tend to keep my weekends fairly clear. I did not do that before quarantine. I made sure that 7 days a week were as busy as the first 5. I was always had a very layered schedule. I have a couple things this weekend that I want to do, but I never put anything too intensive or too insane on my schedule. Hello, my darlings. And I'm so excited that I'm so super excited that I get to, not only relax a little bit, but get some stuff done. And I'm excited about what that looks like for me because I get to start new and fresh every single day. I get to be able to realize every single day of every single scenario of whatever it is that I'm doing. I get to start fresh. And I get to do that in a way that really continues to allow for us to move forward and get things done and really show up for all that I've got going on. And I hope that all of you can feel that same scenario. I hope that all of you can feel that. I hope that all of you know that that's true. I hope that all of you know that you can start fresh today. And so often we feel like that's not the case. So often we feel like we've got to carry everything from one day to the next, and we don't get to start as fresh as we'd like to. And I'm saying, I know that life is difficult. I know that you guys are going through it. I know that it is hard from day to day. I know that you can recall all of the pains, bumps, and bruises of your life. And so often, more often than not, we're not living our best life because we're worried about what happened the other day, what happened yesterday, what happened in that moment. And I want us to have the courage enough to be able to start fresh. The courage enough and able for us to start fresh, to start anew, allow for ourselves to let go of whatever nonsense happened this weekend. I'm doing my best to shake off. Good morning, Linda. Katricia, how are you, honey? Good to see you. I want to make sure that we're starting fresh and that we're really allowing for ourselves to be in a space where we're not holding on to everything in every moment at every given time. This morning was rough. My computer, which is my livelihood, was kind of like, I don't really know. I don't really know what's happening. But that means that I've got to resave files and organize things and be more diligent and take better care of the thing that takes care of me. And I was reminded of that in a desperate situation this morning. But that means that I get to start fresh. I get to look at things a little bit differently and approach things a little bit differently because I have the opportunity to do so. I am not stuck. I am not a tree that is rooted that can only, that can never be moved unless, again, I become unrooted. I am moving, flowing. I can change. I can make changes to what it is that I've got going on. I can start fresh. So for a lot of you that are holding on to a lot of stuff in which you think you cannot change, a lot of stuff that is weighing you down, know that you can start fresh today and every day. If this morning was tough, you can start fresh in this moment, in this hour. If this afternoon becomes tough, you can start fresh in this evening. You can continue to start fresh. And sometimes we need permission to start over. Sometimes we need permission to recognize that what it is that we went, the life turn that we took, the right turn that we took was not appropriate, was not a good idea, and the bad decisions in which we have made are going to make us better, but only if we start fresh. Only if we move forward. Only if we make a conscious decision to say, I am not going to dwell where I was. I know where I'm going, and I'm going to start fresh today. I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to be okay with the mistakes that I've made. I'm going to recognize that I am not the mistakes that I've made. I'm going to recognize that there's more to me than where I was. And you're going to start fresh today. Clean slate. Clean slate. I give you permission to have a clean slate. I give you permission to say, today is a new day. Today, going into a weekend, happy Friday to all of you. This is segment number 235. Start fresh. Start fresh. Each and every day I work towards starting fresh. Each and every day I work towards building something new, doing something in my own unique way, continuing good habits and letting go of those that do not make any sense. And mistakes that I have made, they've been big. Woohoo! And they've involved not only me, but people, my business, all of these things. And it is easy to drown in that. It's easy to allow for that to halt you. It's easy to allow for that to keep you from moving forward. It's easy to allow for that to keep you in this Groundhog Day of things. And I know based on the situation, and I'm not naive to where we are, trying to navigate opening up this country, opening up what we've got going on, getting into live events, getting into all of these things. I am not saying that we are not without hurdles. But I am still saying with all of those hurdles, with all of those trials and tribulations, with all of those things, we can still start fresh today. You can have a different perspective, a better perspective, another perspective. You can start fresh in a way that allows for you to move forward. We don't have to be stuck and stale. We don't have to be doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result, which is in fact the definition of insanity, which a lot of us are doing. We're in the rat race of things and not adding anything fresh to the table, just regurgitating the things that we've done in the past, the comments we've made in the past. And I'm not even talking about the comments that you're making to other people. I'm talking about what you are thinking and saying about yourself. This starting fresh may not necessarily be about what you do externally. It could be about what you do internally. It could be about the different and new and fresh way you look at yourself, talk to yourself, the way you engage a new project, new entity, new partnership. It's time to start fresh. It's time to look at things with a fresh set of eyes. It's time to stand back and say, does this make sense? Am I running at my own pace, or am I exhausted because I'm trying to keep up with others? I am going to start fresh. This day belongs to you. Your business belongs to you. Your goals, your objectives, they belong to you. And you, with all of that ambition, deserve a fresh start. You, with all of these goals and resources and know-how and expertise, deserve a fresh start. And so often we don't give ourselves permission to start fresh. We don't give ourselves permission to begin again. We're constantly torturing ourselves with what we've done, holding on to it with like a big backpack full of regret. But I beg you to put that down. I ask you, please put it down and have a fresh start with a lot less weight on your shoulders, with a lot less I shoulda, woulda, couldas in your mind. Start fresh with the ability to dive into what it is that you know that you are capable of doing. And sometimes you must let go of the things, again, that did not serve you, the things that did not work out, because I'm giving you permission to start fresh. I know, it's easier said than done, which requires a little bit of practice. And that is exactly what this is for me each and every day. My morning message is an opportunity for me to have a clear perspective on my day. To be able not only to motivate all of you, but to motivate myself. I afford myself the ability, a controlled amount of time for me to focus on starting fresh. I suggest whatever your morning routine is or whatever your regiment is, whether it's meditation, working out, stretching, quality time, a cup of tea, a cup of coffee, or a cup of Pinot Grigio. My goal is for you to give yourself permission to start new. If things didn't work out, and oftentimes my darlings, my friends, they won't. They won't work out. They won't work in your favor, at least not the first time. So starting fresh allows for you to practice. It allows for you to come to the table with more experience. It allows for you to do it again and again and again until you get it right. But you got to start with a fresh perspective, a better outlook, a clear game plan. You've got to start. And you've got to leave the rest of that behind. You've got to have enough confidence, and I'm here to be able to share a little bit of my confidence with all of you, that the next day will be better, that this start will end differently, and that you have the ability to not only find your voice, but to use it, because we are starting fresh today. I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, and this is it. I encourage all of you to find your voice, to no longer whisper your wishes, and to, in fact, scream your dream. This Is It Network is your global digital TV network that connects remarkable women to inspiring stories. We do that through our growing community, our engaging content, and our real connections. We have an amazing event that's happening on Monday. I was able to place the link, at least in our This Is It TV feed, as well as our YouTube feed. If you have yet to sign up for not only our Scream Your Dream membership, those that are part of our membership get free access to all of our events. Our members, our experts, and our advisors get free access to all of our amazing events. And we're having an event, Social Media 101, on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern via Zoom. The link is within the post. If you'd like to join us, it's only $25 for those that aren't members, and it's free for those that are. I want to make sure that you guys know exactly how to get in touch with us. Please, please, please join us on Monday. We do bi-weekly events for the Scream Your Dream membership, and then you can see me through all of our meetups. And if you need us for anything, you can log on to thisisItTV.com and follow, fan, and like us everywhere you find at This Is It TV. Again, I'm Sheldon Barlett Rumor, encouraging all of you to find your voice, to no longer whisper your wishes, but to, in fact, scream your dream. I'll see you all on Monday as we all start fresh. Take care.